Disgraced former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is under federal investigation for sexual harassment claims made against him. An inquiry in August led by New York Attorney General Letitia found the governor had sexually harassed at least 11 women who had worked for him and in turn broke federal law. According to the New York Post, newly disclosed documents reveal the US Department of Justice will launch an investigation into those claims. It was previously revealed the DOJ was looking into the former governor for his botched handling of his state's nursing home death cover-up, his overall handling of the pandemic, and his $5.1 million book deal. But now, after the August inquiry, the DOJ will also include the sexual harassment claims into the investigation. Willkie Farr Gallagher LLP is the law firm being used for the period of September this year until September next year. Andrew Cuomo has been at the centre of scandal after scandal in the last year. In August, Letitia James's 5-month investigation into the former governor found he had sexually harassed at least 11 women who had worked for him. She told the press conference she believed those 11 women and the state had an obligation to protect all women in the workplace. A week later, Andrew Cuomo resigned as governor, despite continuing to deny all claims. Brittany Cuomos, one of the 11 women referenced in the investigation, then came forward to speak on camera. She was listed as the first victim in Ms. James's report, which she believes is because of the nature of her experience. In the report, she had only been referred to as an executive assistant number 1, but after it was made public, she came forward.
It was the right thing to do. The governor needs to be held accountable.
And just so I'm clear again, being held accountable to you means seeing the governor charged with a crime.
What he did to me was a crime. He broke the law. Then they started to be hugs with kisses on the cheek. And then there was at one point a hug. And then when he went to go kiss me on the cheek, he quickly turned his head and he kissed me on the lips.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything this whole time.
In October, Andrew Cuomo was charged with a sex crime with a misdemeanor relating to an alleged sex offence. The complaint was filed in the state of Albany, a Class A misdemeanor whereby a person is guilty of forcible touching when such person intentionally and for no legitimate purpose forcibly touches the sexual or other intimate parts of another person for the purpose of degrading or abusing such person or for the purpose of gratifying the actor's sexual desire. The nursing home cover-up and the response to the pandemic was another big scandal to affect the governor's leadership. Another report carried out by the New York Attorney General in January found Andrew Cuomo's administration falsified nursing home data during 2020. It looked into 62 state nursing homes and found the death toll of COVID-19 related nursing home deaths was underreported by up to 50%. The report details the governor allowed COVID-positive patients to return back to their nursing homes after being hospitalised despite still being infected with the virus from the months of March to May, in turn infecting other residents. PPE and adequate COVID testing was also not carried out properly. A few weeks after Governor Cuomo had resigned, the newly appointed leader, Kathy Hochul, added an extra 12,000 to the state's official nursing home death toll, bringing the total number to 55,400. The last scandal the DOJ will look into is Andrew Cuomo's $5.1 million book deal, which details how he heroically led the state through the pandemic. In October, the New York Ethics Panel voted unanimously to launch an internal investigation into the book. Earlier in the year, Governor Cuomo's taxes showed that he would be paid $3 million for last year's work and $2.1 million this year to write the COVID memoir called American Crisis: Leadership Lessons from the COVID-19 Pandemic. The reason the book has caused such a stir is there is speculation he used government staffers and resources to write it. The New York Times reported in May that some of Cuomo's aides helped with fact-checking content, taking dictation or making copies. It also reported a few aides went to Governor Cuomo's mansion with editors mid-last year to read the manuscript. Cuomo's spokesperson, Rich Azzopardi, denied there was state resources used and said any officials who worked on the book volunteered on their own time.